serve. Plus, a nationwide search is underway for a former attorney accused of killing his own mother. And we have the latest developments in a series of scandals swirling around Virginia's Democratic leadership. Channel 6 News Weekend Edition starts right now. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Imani Payne. We begin tonight in Killeen, where police are investigating a kidnapping. There aren't many details as of yet, but here's what we know so far. Police say the reported kidnapping happened on Thursday just after midnight in the 500 block of Church Avenue. Now, officers say due to the alleged age of the victim, they're not able to release any more information. But they do say there is no threat to the public at this time. Right now, Harker Heights police are also investigating a kidnapping, but detectives say the two incidents are not related. Well, it's time now for a first check of our weather. The chilly temps have been a big talker all day long. Meteorologist Zach Scott is standing by with the details. Hey, Zach.
Imani, burr is the word. That's the
with a capital B.
Yes, that is the phrase that pays this weekend. Hey, the last 48 hours have been some chilly one. Valentine's Day. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Zach. Tonight, deputies are keeping a close eye on Highway 195 in Williamson County, where a 10-car pileup and other wrecks caused closures overnight. A series of crashes happened near Florence in northern Williamson County. Deputies say the wrecks happened on an overpass, and they believe rain and sleet might have caused the crashes. 2 people were taken to the hospital in critical condition, where they remain tonight. Deputies had to shut down the highway several times last night because of the dangerous road conditions. Well, the cold temperatures didn't keep a group of kids from learning about the game of soccer today as elementary students gathered inside the University High School gym this morning. Curtis Quillen shows us how they're using this to win away from the field.
Inside Curtis Quillen, Channel 6 News, Waco.
Coach Chapman says there have even been players who volunteer in the program, and it leads them into education or coaching as well, including a coach on his very own staff. Well, happening right now, Houston police are investigating after a person was hit by a passing train and killed. We know it happened at Sampson and McKinney. That's in East downtown. Police say a Union Pacific train was traveling northbound when it hit the person, who was dead when officers arrived at the scene. We don't yet have any information about the person who was hit. Authorities are still on the scene right now, gathering details. A nationwide manhunt is underway for a disbarred attorney accused of killing his own mother. Last month, 44-year-old Richard Merritt pleaded guilty to ripping off his former clients, pocketing hundreds of thousands of dollars. The day before his mother's murder, Merritt was supposed to turn himself in to begin serving a 30-year sentence. But instead, police say he removed his ankle monitor and allegedly stabbed his mother to death before running off.
So, I think there was always a concern that he might flee, given the nature of the crimes that he had committed, but no one ever saw this coming.
We still really need public's help with this because we know someone out there has seen him and someone could be helping him.
Merritt has been identified as the main suspect by police. His car was found at the scene of the crime, but his mother's vehicle is still missing. Pressure is mounting on Virginia's lieutenant governor to step down after a second woman has accused him of sexual assault. People close to Democrat Justin Fairfax say he plans to make a statement sometime this weekend. It's the latest development in a series of scandals swirling around Virginia's Democratic leadership. NBC's Chris Pallone has the latest.
Just 1 week ago, Justin Fairfax. Chris Pallone, NBC News.
Well, still ahead on Channel 6 News Weekend Edition, a local hospital is teaching folks everything they need to know about heart disease and preventing heart failure. Plus, 7 decades after being beaten blind, a World War II veteran is being honored. Stick with us. Welcome back. Several people braved the cold this morning to take in a seminar at Baylor Scott & White's Hillcrest Hospital in Waco with the hope of learning about heart failure. The hospital held the latest in a series of these seminars to teach people about the causes and treatments of heart disease and heart failure. That way they can let people know it's not any one thing which could lead to or prevent heart failure, but rather a lifestyle choice.
Because heart failure affects over 5 million adults in the U.S. and over about 500,000 people are diagnosed every year in the U.S. with heart failure, it's touching someone. So even in this community, I take care of many family members, friends, colleagues.
Because we can only treat
Dietitians and doctors were among the speakers at this morning's seminar. We'll have a link for more information on heart disease and heart failure up on our website. That's kcentv.com. Residents, elected officials, and law enforcement gathered in South Carolina to remember and honor a black veteran who was badly beaten by a white police officer in 1946. A marker was placed in the area where Sergeant Isaac Woodard was pulled off of a bus and beaten, ultimately causing him to go blind. The police officer was acquitted by an all-white jury, but the case moved a federal judge to write a 1952 opinion that later became the basis for the 1954 U.S. Supreme Court decision ruling segregation unconstitutional.
I'm sure he would have been saddened and happy. Saddened because of what happened, and happy to see the final outcome of it in this town.
The unveiling ceremony attracted more than 200 people with some 20 speakers, including U.S. Representative Joe Wilson. Well, still ahead on Channel 6 News Weekend Edition, we'll take a look at what's going on in the world of sports.
All right, and it's rinse and repeat here. We've seen this picture for the last couple of days. We've got energy and moisture streaming from the southwest to the northeast. Light showers continue tonight into your Sunday, into your Monday. Are there more rain chances in your 7-day? We'll find out after the break.